talking about something.
Yeah, huddle
Ready?
up.
Come up here like with something important to say. I just want you guys to know this is an important thing.
Oh, darling, I miss you. Wish I could have kissed you one more time for the road. But I gotta be gone, can't bring you along. And I don't know when I'll be home. 'Cause it's Norfolk to Richmond, up to New England, with a quick little stop along the way. In New York City, where the folks have no pity, and the joint's always empty, and you never get paid. And then it's down Pennsylvania. If we get lucky, then Nashville might give us a chance to lick the boots of the cigars and suits and jump through the hoops and dance, monkey dance. Go on. Boys are still snoring. Sometimes it's boring being on tour on a Monday, 'cause there's nowhere to play. It's just another highway, just another campground spelled with a K. And my baby, she's so hipsters and the hillbilly grifters, we just try to win them each night. Sometimes it's easy, like robbing a baby. Sometimes it feels like a fight. So we keep dancing and screaming, bobbing and weaving our way through the wide open world. And each joint we play gets me one more day closer to seeing my girl. All right, thank you, Tap Shack. This is our third year in a row coming to Tap Shack. I wrote that last song on the way home last year because I missed my girl. And I think she's watching on the YouTube right now, so hi, baby. See, I dedicated the song to you. Anyway, this next song, well, you know, you write songs and you think you're writing about something, and then you find out later that you was writing about something else the whole time. So I wrote this song a long time ago, way before we ever played the Tap Shack, but I realized it's about playing at the Tap Shack in this kind of weather. You might get lucky. You might get dead. You might climb to the top of the ladder. You might fall off and hit your head. Yeah, you could beat the odds, but you just can't cover the spread. You might get lucky, or you might get dead. You might be happy, you might
might be sad.
You might have to kill your mom to save your dad. Or you might be healthy.
You might be sick.
You might get a disease that makes you lose your hand.
Or you might get lucky.
Get lucky.
Trip over $1,000,000.
Woo-hoo. It's $1,000,000 smackaroo.
You might get lucky.
You might get lucky.
Find the keys to a brand new pickup truck.
Hey, 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 it must be your lucky day.
You might get lucky.
Oh, you might get lucky enough to get bailed out of jail when the cops find out you stole my truck.
Wait, that was your truck?
Yeah, you stole my truck, man. What
Oh,
the fuck?
man.
Or you might get dead because you won't stop pushing your luck. You might play guitar. Get lucky.
You might get dead.
You might climb to the top of the corporate ladder.
You might drown in a pile of debt.
Well, you could beat the odds, but you just can't cover the spread. You might get lucky, or you might get dead, or you might get lucky.
How lucky can you get?
Well, you might get lucky.
So lucky, you're lucky as me.
Well, you might get lucky.
Too lucky, you get too lucky, baby. Don't forget.
You might be stuck, or you might get dead, cause you won't stop pushing your luck. You might play that guitar again one more time. Yeah, you might get lucky. You might get dead. You might climb to the top of the corporate ladder.
You might drown in a pile of debt, man.
Where you could beat the odds, but you just can't cover the spread. You might get lucky, or you might get dead, or you might get lucky.
How lucky can you get?
Or you might get lucky.
Too lucky as me.
Or you might get lucky.
You get too lucky, baby.
You might be fucked, or you might get dead, cause you won't stop pushing your luck. Well, you might get dead.
You might get dead.
You might get dead, cause you won't stop pushing your luck. Thank you. And cue the lightning flash.
Fabulous
All
dancing.
right. Fabulous dancing by the ladies.
Is that you?
Must be me. All right. This next song was written by somebody. It wasn't me, and it wasn't Bob Dylan. And that's all we know. All the information I have for you today. Is anybody ought to be?
Anybody ought to be, but
You get that crazy notion, go jumping all over me. Well, you give me the blues, I guess you're satisfied. You give me the blues, I wanna lay down and die. Oh, come on. When you had no shoes on your feet, and I helped you when you had no food to eat. Well, you're the kind of woman I just don't understand. You take my money, give it to another man. Yeah, you're the kind of woman that costs a man his brain. Oh, you're the kind of woman that would drive a man insane. Well, you give me the blues, I guess you're satisfied. You give me the blues, I wanna lay down and die. Let me in. Oh, now sometimes you're always sweet. Is anybody ought to be? When you get that crazy notion and you go jumping all over me. You give me the blues, I guess you're satisfied. You give me the blues, I wanna lay down and die. One more time. Well, you give me the blues, and I guess you're satisfied. You give me the blues, I wanna lay down and die. Well, you give me the blues, I wanna lay down and die, die, die. And you give me the blues, and I hope you're satisfied. I'm just your fool, can't help myself. Ooh, I love you, baby, and no one else. And I ain't lying, no use in crying, but I'm just your fool. But I'm just your fool, yeah, can't help myself. You know I love you, baby, don't love nobody else. And I ain't lying, no use in crying, but I'm just your fool. Well, you must be trying to drive me crazy, treat me the way you do. And I beg you, please, have mercy, baby. Won't you let me be happy too? 'Cause if you gonna leave me for someone new, buy me a shotgun, point it right at you. Oh yeah, 'cause I'm crazy, but you're my baby, I'm just your fool. Ah, come on, Keith, tell me about it. just your fool. Oh, Lord, I must confess, my life without you's been a doggone mess. And I'm so crazy, but you're my baby, and I'm just your fool. Well, you must be trying to drive me crazy. Treat me the way you do, and I beg you please, have mercy, baby. Won't you just let me be happy too? Cause if you gonna leave me for someone new, oh, and I'm gonna buy me a shotgun and point it right at you, because I'm crazy, but you're my baby, I'm just your fool. I'll play it, Mark. Okay. Damn mess, and I'm so crazy, but you're my baby, I'm just your fool. Thank you, dancing ladies. Looks very good.
The Thunder Sisters. I saw lightning out there.
I suppose that I should mention that we put our merch in our tip jar over there. The stickers and the matchbooks are free. The albums and the t-shirts cost money. The money jar's next to it. There's an email list if you would like to hear where the Trusty Hucksters are going to be next. T-shirts are $20. Just go on and rifle through it.
Throw money in there.
Throw some money in there. And know that if you don't give us enough money, we ain't going to be able to make it back to Asheville.
Oh, no.
And we're probably just going to be camping out behind the Tap Shack, and you're going to have a bone to pick with Amanda over here. Anyway, I was saying how you don't know what a song's about until you've been playing it for a while. You think you wrote about something else. What I've found is that all songs eventually become about the Tap Shack. And this next song I thought was about heartbreak and misery, but it's about the Tap Shack. Sunshine, I gotta get you off my mind, 'cause I can't waste no more time to feel this way. It's been a long while and 1,000 ragged miles since you came through to brighten up my day. That you left me shivering in the rain. Well, you're gone away, and there's nothing that I can do or say. So I try my best to forget you ever came. I'll go on and play now. my mind. 'Cause I can't waste no more time to feel this way. It's been a long while and 1,000 ragged miles since you came through to brighten up my day. Also take good care, love.
Baby, just stay pretty.
I hope you have a lot of fun in New York City or wherever it is you're hanging your hat tonight. But run on, oh, and let me rest easy, 'cause if you ain't here, then you can't leave me, and that's just enough to make me feel alright. Since you came through to brighten up my day. Thank you. All right, we love the Tap Shack. We don't care if it rains, like, too much. We kind of wish it wouldn't, but that's what the song's about. All the songs are about the Tap Shack. Let me see. This next one has, well, it doesn't have a lot of words, but it's about the Tap Shack. And it's hard to win when you always lose. Because the night's about to spin your spirit and beat your head against the wall. And it's two dead ends, but you still got to choose. Oh, when the bartenders, they all know my name. And they catch me when I put it up late. 'Cause I'm a pool shooting, shimmy, shyster, shaking my head when I should be living clean instead. But those ladies I've been seeing off and on, they steal your love and then they're gone. And you can't be loving no one who's so savage and cruel that she take it off and head straight on out of town. You know that's true. Such a breeze, but it's standing up that's so hard for me. I wanna squeeze you, baby, but I'm so scared I'll break your back. You know your perfume, just won't let me breathe. But the bartender, they all know my name, and they catch me when I'm holding up late. 'Cause I'm a boo-boo, shooting, shimmy, chaser, shaking my head when I should be living clean instead. All right, we wrote that song
About the Tap Shack.
about the Tap Shack. Go Gadget. Rain covers.
Go Gadget weather control.
Well, we didn't really write that one. And we didn't really write this one either. But we're going to tune the guitars. They get finicky in the rain. All right. Well, I'm sitting here getting high, getting an idea. No but a fool would live like this. Out all night, running wild. My woman sitting home with a month-old child. Well, dang me. Oh, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Ah, woman, would you weep for me? Yeah, I'm sitting around drinking with the rest of the guys. We got 6 rounds down and I bought 5. I spent the groceries and half of the rent. I got $14.27. Well, dang me. Oh, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Ah, woman, would you weep for me? Well, roses are red and violets are purple. Sugar is sweet and so is maple syrup. I'm the 7th son and a 7th son. My pappy was a pissing off a son of a gun. Well, dang me. Oh, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Oh, woman, would you weep for me? All right, thanks, y'all. We're the Trusty Hucksters, in case it's not written around here enough.
I think that's too slow.
Yeah, okay. You think so?
Yeah.
All right, we'll skip it. We were going to do another song by that same guy that wrote that last song, but we're going to skip it because John thinks it's too slow. Unless y'all ladies know how to waltz. You know how to waltz?
No.
We'll save it
Save it for later when it gets dark and beautiful.
when we get more tired. All right. Well, all right. This next one is probably about somebody in the audience, but I'm not going to say who it is.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't write about anyone in the audience, but you know how songs are just about things. You don't always know
Interpret
what
them
they're
differently
about.
depending,
That's
you know.
right. Yeah, this one's about, I wrote it about someone who's not in the audience, if that makes any of you all feel better. You take one bad lover, trade it for another, and trade it for another again. Spend your time changing your colors faster than it could me at the end. Well, I know good love is hard to find, especially when it's on your mind. So you take one bad lover and trade it for another and kick it on down the line. Well, it ain't easy living in a world that's always messing with your mental health. But But you got to get to know yourself, 'cause you can't be nobody else. Well, you might get lonely, you might get bored, but when you're staring down the barrel of forevermore, you find one good lover, keep it undercover, and then you quit keeping score. You got an angel on your shoulder telling you what to do, and there's a devil guy on the other side with an alternate point of view. Come on, play it, devil, come on. Trade it for another, and trade it for a couple of more. And I ain't gonna sing it in a rhyming fashion, but I think you might be a weak-willed person who should be strong enough to see the difference between fiction and reality. But you just keep taking one bad lover and trade it for another on into infinity. Thanks, guys. That's a new song. You're like the third person to hear it. All of you. That's right. Well, you all can like, follow, subscribe on the little piece of paper in that box over there, and you can take a matchbook and a sticker for your troubles. Because, like, you look for us on the internet, and I don't know. Well, tonight we're on the internet, though, because we're playing at the Tap Shack. We love the Tap Shack.
We love you! All right. Give me 1 second. The weather's pretty rough.
I know. Look at my guitar.
I know mine's wet. All right.
Well, I wouldn't mind to win the lottery, but money don't mean much to me. Just need enough so I can eat and sleep. From what I know, it ain't worth much. Old Midas had that golden touch, and it destroyed his life in such. Name is Sue. She took off with Mary Lou and left me wondering what to do. And I had a friend, the name of Ace. He lived life at a steady pace till Dick Cheney shot him in the face. But I'll take it all in stride, 'cause on the highways of time I'm just thumbing for a ride, and ain't that life? Well, 2012 or Y2K, apocalypse comes every day, and the world just keeps on turning anyway. They're hucking you,
They're hucking me.
there's hucks far as the eye can see, and they'll do just what the huck they hucking please. You'll take it all in stride, 'cause on the highways of time you're just thumbing for a ride. Ain't that life? Well, the children of the GOP will probably save the manatees by warming up the Arctic Sea. But that stumbling swath of suits and ties that call themselves the other guys is looking pretty compromised. But what do I know anyway? I don't see what people do, it's mostly just hearsay, and I try to take it all in stride, 'cause on the highways of time I'm just coming for the ride. If I strike it rich this year, we'll gather those who I hold dear and spend it all on weed and beer. And if I go insane again, just haul me to the loony bin and notify my next of kin. Thank you. How's that weather looking out there? Is the sun gonna shine all over us pretty soon? Or what, people? Come on.
Probably.
The sun's coming out, I swear to God. It might be tomorrow, might be next week. Either way, we won't be here anymore. Unless y'all didn't buy enough t-shirts from us. And then we'll be right here.